Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
How long have we had it on? Turn it around. No, don't give it to
Get it, guys.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
But probably a good way to start this game, just to be able to settle into the game and start to be able to go out there and make plays for this offense.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We'll give it to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wide out.
No!
Right side downfield.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I Love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Oh my God, it wasn't throw it
Just
over.
getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all in settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Luna. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver
Start
that
this
time.
shit, man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State. Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The App State offense goes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quick throw,
Come on,
catch
gang.
made.
Come on,
Defense
gang.
swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The ball is caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He shreds the tackle, running right through tacklers. That is a big play.
What am I watching?
Down at the 44.
Man, I can't believe they're going for it on fourth down deep in their own territory like this. Usually, you might see this late in the game, but early, really risky decision, but it pays off.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quick throw to his receiver.
Kick it.
Incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the right here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Every time I run mass coverage, they want to run a fucking wheel route, bro. Every time.
Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage
That's so
than
crazy.
the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Luna. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks.
They know my limb gonna be special.
Foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He's going to score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You could see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds.
Oh, that's why.
First down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy...
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Love the call here by the defense coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Bringing pressure. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
He just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looks left and finds his target there. Finds room at the 30. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tough running there. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The App State offense goes back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up the 1st down to keep
Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Defense is coming after him. And a sophomore making an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They've been very efficient. 3 for 4 on 4th down. Now they're going for it again. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Finding some room with the 25.
He got me then. Fuck.
After a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Fuck. Oh, my God.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all
the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Luna. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they do finally catch him. Good effort by the returner, but time runs out in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half.
Oh,
Let's
my
kick it out
God,
to Kevin
man.
Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the
You can
DB.
get some
Now it brings up
them
4th
sorry
down.
ass receivers you got.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to
Who's
this
my third
football at
down?
a critical third down. If this linebacker doesn't lower the blow, great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Finds his man, has the first down. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they go in front here in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
I suck so bad. That man give me a good game with this sorry ass team.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed to the running back. Breaking, powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it here. Running
There you
back
go.
has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He gets loose. That's a
Oh,
big
my
gain
God.
before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield.
Okay.
Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. 1st and goal for the offense. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Luna. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
The Nittany Lions are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The App State offense goes back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Well, they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking for his back. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's called.
No way!
This is what having an accurate puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is going to win it. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Eludes the rush. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. He'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's a bullet, but it's looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
GG.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
They'll test the right side here. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his man. It's Luna. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The App State offense goes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lacey. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense.
Had to mix it up a little bit, dog.
Game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Fuck me!
They finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Make a fumble.
Losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, App State. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the point after is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And that football is out, a potentially game-changing play.
Incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they get a chance to get back in the game.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the
God,
challenge. Officials
man.
overturned the previous ruling on that play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. And the running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big...
Right down the piper, boy.
Knocks it right through the uprights.
Right down the piper.
Extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Right down the piper, boy.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quarterback operating an empty set. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? 1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Lacey. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.